Good morning. I'm Cher Johnson. Welcome to my happy place. And if you guessed that I'm here to do a 20-minute Twinchie, then you would be right. Also, if you guessed that perhaps I was coming here to practice my stitches, then you would be correct. So I started this with 3 strands. Over here I did 3 strands. I think this one is 3 strands. Then I decided I would go to 2 strands on this third one. So that's what I have now is 2 strands. Oh, and I have 370 and the little flowers are 3777 DMC floss. We're going to stitch for 20 minutes or less. And I'm doing a buttonhole stitch. It's like a buttonhole wheel, but it's heart-shaped. Isn't that clever? This is from my book. Let me show you really quickly. Flower alphabet in Italian and English, and there's the artist's name. And I can put a link to her channel or her website where you can go. She does not have a YouTube channel, unfortunately. You just have to buy the book. Or, follow me, and I'm going to show you. There's a lot more in the book than just these flowers. But there's flowers. I did a whole video on her books. I did like a flip through. So you can see. So that's not what this video is about. This is just about practicing my buttonhole stitch. This is how I learn things. I pick up a needle and thread and I just start doing it. And then after I do it a few times, then I go, I wonder, like this time I went, how does she get that very tip? Well, that's how she does it. You put one little stitch, like you tack down that stitch. And then I'm going to go back up there and start again. Also, she goes straight through the middle hole. Like, see there? There. Actually, there. You can see right through the back of the fabric. I don't know. No, she probably backs. I don't have a backing on this. This is just a tiny 2-inch piece of linen. And I had this 2-inch strip of linen. And I don't know, this is left over from some project or some, I think it's left over from the linen that I bought at a Needle in a Haystack. And you get some really nice piece of fabric. You definitely save all those little pieces. And the thread that I'm using, I think I cut it a little too short. So I have to just go to the back and end off and start again. With a new piece of thread that I just happen to have right there, I'm going to go right in there inside that thing. And the other thing that I'm trying to learn is how to get them. See, this one had spaces between. I don't know if you can see. This one didn't have spaces, but it was a little bit wonky. I didn't really follow my pattern very well. And then the next time I followed my pattern better, but then I got, they're too far apart. Then I decided I would use 2 strands of thread, and see, I don't think I need to go any further. I think I need to look at a picture again. All right, I'm going to end this thread off and get the pink thread. That one looks pretty nice, doesn't it? Get the pink thread, which is right here. And I think my needle is too big for this one. Doesn't really matter. If when your needle's too big, your thread can tend to slip out of the needle. So let's do, I don't know if I like that hole in the middle, but I'm not going to cover it up at this point. I'm going to do, these flowers are detached chain stitches. I don't remember what she calls them. It's something that I can't pronounce. And I'm sure there's a different name. Like a common name. But I have not looked it up. I don't know if my stitches are too tiny. I don't know. I think for a teeny tiny Twinchie, they're probably a good size. But not easy to do. I was holding my breath. Oh, gosh. Don't forget to breathe. Okay. Now, let's put more in here. Let's do some. Let's start. See, some of these are supposed to be right over top of the leaves. So let's do this. Let's try and do a stab stitch, huh? So I'm going to stab right back in where I just came out. And I'm holding that thread open so I can go back up in the circle. And sometimes, yes, see that sometimes it works out better. Sometimes, well, that wasn't good. That worked. All right, let's put one here that's gonna go this direction. I'm gonna stab back in where I came out and hold the thread and make a circle with the thread so I can come back up here. There? Yes, there. Oh yeah, see those are much nicer, aren't they? And then now I want another one right right over top of that hole, but it has to start, yeah, right there. And go back in there and come out, leave the hole, come out here. Okay, those look better. That's a nice. Okay, so this is going to be easier for me to finish off camera where I can hold it right up to my face. But definitely the stab method is going to work better. So I'm going to finish it and then come back and show you. I almost forgot one little thing here. This is DMC 746. And we're going to do some little French knots. That will fill in those empty spaces. One little wrap. That one sort of disappeared. It's okay, we can put more in on top of it. Okay, again, I'm trying to keep this to 20 minutes, so I'll finish off camera and end with a photo at the end. Thanks for hanging out with me and Mitzi today. It's been fun. Bye.